Hi, this is Alex Souls with Millsap Independent School District, and I'll be demonstrating how to access your old courses in Canvas. First we're going to start by launching the Google Chrome browser, and then we're going to go to the Millsap ISD webpage and launch Canvas from here. This keeps us from accidentally launching the wrong iteration of Canvas. Then log in as you usually would. Now, what you're going to do, and these are my classes, or my class cases, and I'm going to click on courses here, and then all courses, and what this is going to show are all the courses, including past courses. So, if I wanted to copy my psychology course for this year's psychology course, then I'm going to go there, and I'm going to come down here to settings, and then I'm going to export course content. And what this will do is take everything or some of the things that I want. In this case, I want all the stuff that I've done last year. So I'm going to create export. And this can take a while, and the more stuff you put in Canvas, the longer it'll take, but the less stuff you will have to physically move yourself. So it can be worth the wait. Now, once this is finished, it's going to pop up here. Give you a link to download that. It's important that you save this in a place where you can find it. And here's that file I told you about. Well, that's downloading. I'm going to go ahead and click on my dashboard. And then I'm going to the course that I want to put all my information in. Right. And so I'm going to come down to settings. And then I'm going to come up here to where it says import content into this course. And of course, I've got another minute to go here, so I will speed this section up so you're not waiting a minute with me. But when it comes time, and that's finished downloading, you're going to come down to Canvas Course Export Package, and then we're going to choose that file. So, as I said earlier, it's very important that you go to download this file here to a place where you can find it. Well, I may not have to speed this section up because we have seconds to go instead of minutes. Alright, and while I'm waiting for this to finish up here, I'm going to explain this here. All content is exactly what it says. Anything that you posted, put in your content, you can get. Okay? Or if you just want to pick and choose what you want, then you can click on this. My suggestion is you do all content and inactivate anything you don't need. Adjust events and due dates. It's important to explain that this is pretty accurate, but it is not perfect. And I say that because there are two situations that will probably create issues for you. If you had assignments that are around a 5-day difference from what you're having this year, that could create problems. So my suggestion would be not to adjust events and due dates, just to go on yourself and move those around. However, if you want to try, keep in mind that things like Thanksgiving, that Thanksgiving week that we'll be off, and or we're off, and the spring break when we're off for a week, if you had something that was set for during that time, that differential of more than 5 days can throw this off. The word they used with Canvas is wonky. So just be aware that that's a possibility. So I'm going to choose my file here, and then I'm going to go to Downloads, and here is my course. Nope, this one. Okay. And so now I've chosen that. I'm going to do all content and import. I'm not going to mess with the dates here. I'll just adjust those myself. And keep in mind, if it took a while to download, it would take equally as long to upload, maybe even longer, depending where you're doing this. If you're at home and your upload rate is not as fast as your download rate, it's going to take longer. Also, if you're at school, please avoid doing this in the middle of the day during classes. That's when our traffic on the network's highest. It would be better to do this after or before school when it's not going to affect everybody else. Otherwise, you lag the system down greatly. But this is basically what you're going to do, and then the last step you'll do is to go here to the home and check to make sure things are loading. So your landing page should be present, and then you might want to go through your courses, through your course modules and assignments and quizzes and stuff, and make sure that those are in the right time, places, and so forth. So I didn't activate anything you don't want out there until you have time to do it, and that's pretty easy to do. Just go into the file and click on inactive and or unpublish, and then it won't be there for the students to see. I'll be glad to come by and help see if you need help with this. If you'll put in a work order, that helps me help those get to those people that requested it first. That really is the best way for us to do that, and it's also a way for the district to track to make sure that we've taken care of everybody. So thank you and have a good day.